This fitness coach was so sick of his millionaire client showing off that he decided to just kidnap him. He recruited two massive bodybuilders and they actually dressed up as ninjas to grab the guy right off the street. But this wild street abduction is just the start of the most chaotic extortion plot ever. The coach drags his wealthy client into an abandoned sex doll factory. He demands the millionaire sign over all his assets. At first, the rich man plays dumb and refuses to cooperate. But the coach starts ranting about the American dream. The millionaire instantly recognizes the coach's voice and his cheap cologne. Realizing his cover is blown, the coach resorts to brutal torture. For weeks, the three bodybuilders beat the millionaire like a punching bag. Finally, the battered man breaks and signs the transfer documents. The coach bribes a notary to make the stolen wealth look completely legal. Now that they have the money, the crew argues over what to do with their hostage. The coach decides they have to kill him to silence him forever. They force liquor down the millionaire's throat and strap him into a modified car. They plan to stage a fatal drunk driving accident. But one of the dim-witted bodybuilders accidentally buckles the victim's seatbelt. The crash fails to kill him. Furious, the coach pours gasoline all over the wrecked vehicle and lights a match. Flames erupt, but they forgot to lock the car doors. The millionaire bursts out of the wreckage, completely engulfed in fire. Desperate, the coach screams at his partner to run the burning man over. The van slams into the millionaire, pinning him against a wall. Incredibly, the tough millionaire survives with only flesh wounds. He wakes up in a hospital and tells the police about the ninja bodybuilders. The cops think he is just a drunk driver making up crazy stories to avoid a DUI. With the police ignoring the victim, the three kidnappers take over his life. The coach moves into the millionaire's luxury mansion. His partners blow their cut on expensive hotels, women, and sports cars, but their lavish spending quickly drains their stolen fortune. Broke and desperate, the crew decides to target another wealthy businessman. They break into his home, but the extortion attempt goes horribly wrong. The coach gets into a brutal fistfight with the homeowner. He grabs a heavy object and accidentally bludgeons the man to death. To eliminate witnesses, they are forced to kill the man's mistress too. Now they have two bodies and absolutely no money to show for it. Panicking, the crew drags the corpses back to the abandoned factory. They buy barrels of harsh chemicals to dissolve the evidence, but their sloppy cleanup leaves a massive trail of clues. One of the bodybuilders' wives opens the trunk of their car. She finds it completely soaked in fresh blood and immediately calls the police. A massive task force raids the crew's hideouts. The two bodybuilders are arrested and quickly turn state's evidence. The coach manages to flee the country, escaping to Colombia. He tracks down a safety deposit box belonging to his first victim, hoping for a final payday. He rips it open, only to find it filled with worthless childhood memories. Moments later, the authorities close in and arrest him.